Hey guys, Alyssa Milano actually now against Shannen Doherty. A few weeks ago on Shannen Doherty podcast, their co-star of the show Charmed, Holy Mary Combs, basically said that Alyssa Milano got Shannen Doherty fired from the show. And we'll see it in the video what she actually said. But Alyssa responded now that basically it wasn't her fault. It was a lot of bad stuff going on set. Crew and cast knew that, and they even accepted mediator to find out what was the issue and stuff like that. So Alyssa Milano just got in trouble because of GoFundMe link, posting GoFundMe link for her son's baseball team's trip. Basically, she wanted for people to donate money on her son's baseball team, and a lot of people actually said it's not good when you're like posting something and you're a multimillionaire and you're posting something to cover like expenses for a couple of $1,000s. And Alyssa, of course, reacted negatively. She said she's buying uniforms, she's buying this, she's buying that for this kids, and she wanted to share a link. And nothing wrong with that, but like then she showed up with on her super expensive Porsche, and she was like spending money here and there, saying that she can afford this trip. And it's a little controversial. It's her money. I don't want to put like blame on her to spend her money. At least, I mean, she worked in the movie business. Her husband is an agent, famous agent, movie agent, so they earn their money, right? So I don't want to say like, oh, do it yourself. I think it's between her and her fans. But this situation is kind of weird. Like two people, Shannen Doherty and Holy Mary Combs, they saying basically that Alyssa Milano got Shannen fired, and she's saying it's not true. And now we all can remember all these controversial comments that she did before, when she said that we need to defund the police. And then she called the police when something happened near her house. So where's the truth, Alyssa? I don't trust her after all this stuff that she's doing. Let's see what she said.
Saying, I knew this was going to come up in one way or another, and I want to be very thoughtful in how I respond to any of this. And I will just say that I'm sad. I don't think it's really that I'm sad for me or my life, or how it does or does not affect my life. The Who's the Boss star continues, I'm the most sad for the fans. I'm the most sad that a show that has meant so much to so many people has been tarnished by a toxicity that is still, to this day, almost a quarter of a century later, still happening.
I don't understand. Like right now, it's been years. I don't know which year they ended the show, but it's been years since the show ended. So I don't think that fans really care about what is going on right now. I think fans probably want to know the truth. What really happened to Lisa on set? And like a few people saying, main cast are saying that Lisa was a problem, and she's saying no, it's not true. I would still believe the few other people. I mean, it's common sense. Like all this controversy surrounding Milano right now makes her look bad in front of her fans' eyes. That's simple.
I have worked super hard in my life in the last 25 years to heal all of my trauma that I experienced while shooting. I've worked really hard to heal the bits because I understand that hurt people. And my intention is to be a healed person that helps heal people.
She's saying some really weird words. She's trying to find these really weird words. I don't like this type of people, honestly, because say straightforward what you wanted to say. I wanted to heal myself. Maybe she wanted to heal herself, and maybe she needed to heal herself. I'm not judging that. I'm not describing that. Like I did. Like okay, that's fine. But why don't you like come on straightforward and say like, this person did that. This person did that. It's my opinion and whatever. No, you're saying like some cryptic messages. You're sending some cryptic messages to fans, and we need to like think about it. Like, oh, what did she mean by that? You know, like she could have said like something just so simple, and everybody would have understand that.
The Sorry Not Sorry author then takes to her Instagram February 3rd to elaborate on the situation further, saying, I don't know one other show that has had the success that Charmed had, where the cast still speaks ill of the experience a quarter of a century later. I will add, though, with absolute certainty, everything was documented. There was a professional mediator.
What she was saying just now is basically like, I don't understand why people still remember in that stuff 25 years after the show ended. And okay, that's a good point. But you know, like when you talking on a podcast about your experience being on the show, you kind of like analyzing what happened, and that's what Holly did. And even though Alyssa was my favorite member of Charmed when I was a kid, I liked Alyssa the most. But she's not right in this situation, in my opinion.
I was told Holly and Shannen would not participate in any mediation, and an on-set producer slash babysitter who were both brought in to investigate all claims. It was then recommended by this mediator, after collecting testimony from cast and crew, what changes should be made if the show was going to continue.
Yeah, Alyssa right now is basically saying that, again, it's such a cryptic message. She didn't say it like straightforward, like what really happened. So basically she's saying she didn't have any influence on the decision that was made by the producers to fire Shannen Doherty. And it was a decision made by the influence of mediator, right? So I don't know if it's necessarily true. I mean, I'm kind of familiar with what's going on sets, how actors behave, and how how producers protect them. And I'm sure like if one of the stars have bad things to say about the other star, it depends on producers who to fire. What really happened, I think.
The studio, Aaron Spelling, and network made the decision to protect the international hit that was Charmed. I did not have the power to get anyone fired. Once Shannen left, we had 5 more successful seasons, and I am forever grateful. As always, I wish Holly, Shannen, and Rose peace and light in their personal and professional journeys. One of Charm's former producers, Krista Vernoff, commented on Alyssa's post, writing, "There was a great deal of bullying on that set, and you were not one of the bullies. Plain and simple. They can spin it how they want to, but it's spin."
Okay, maybe she wasn't the one of the bullies. Okay, I agree with that, but she's like behaving really weird. And again, like, I don't understand why Holly and Shannen have one version of the story and she has the other version of the story, and basically they were bullying her. Like, the ends don't match. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's weird. But let's see what Holly actually said about that.
I said, why would you hire her again, just fire her? And he said, we didn't mean to. And he said, but we've been backed into this corner. He said, you know, we're basically in a position where it's one or the other. We were told that it's her or me, and Alyssa has threatened to sue us for a hostile workplace environment, which, because she went to the therapist or the mediator or the corporate mediator, or whatever the heck his title is, she built a case for herself where she was documenting every time she felt uncomfortable on set and for whatever reason, whereas you and I refused to speak to him. So that's where the deck was stacked.
I mean, it sounds like a true story. She could have done that. I mean, all her characters were like really making intrigues and kind of like smart women, I would say. So I believe that she could have done that, like basically creating the story and threatening to sue the production if they would not fire Shannen Doherty. Oh, tricky and shady, but possibly true. Let's hear your version of the story. If you have anything to say, let's discuss this situation. What do you think about maybe you can defend or should defend or want to defend Alyssa Milano? Say your opinion on that. Leave your thoughts in the comment section. If you side Shannen and side Holly, leave your thoughts in the comment section as well. And as always, guys, thank you for watching. Don't forget to share it with your friends, like this video and comment on this video if you have time. It's only 2 minutes of your time because it helps a lot to promote this channel, promote these videos. See you guys in the next one.